Hello. Hey, 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 hello. Hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Uh, the, the night, the first night isn't usually that bad. Whee! Son, Jane, you, your love is the fools who don't need to find, don't need to find you out. So you dressing in the pay what they owe you. It's my change. Hello everybody, my name is Michael and welcome back to um, Sun. Hello. Suara perlahan ya. Jane, you only your last one is telling my shoes. I adore you. Siapa dengar suara aku balik ni? Okay. Only to find, only to find you out. They owe you, shot, saw you, dressing in the background. Pay what they owe you. Only small change, this apa ni? The stream current rate is lower than recommended. Halal lah, kita halalkan saja. Sebab sebab kita tak ada sebab. So gang, hari ni kita nak buat game Roblox dan kita akan menggunakan library framework seperti React dan juga Reflex. So the first thing first is you want to open VS Code and uh, you open this. Okay tak, first kita goal kita malam ni adalah untuk membuat apa? Membuat game Uno. So macam mana nak buat game Uno? Game Uno ni ada berapa orang? Ada like 4 people lah selalunya. Dan setiap orang akan memberikan turn. Minimum 2 orang. Dia akan turn dia akan kasih kad dia. Tak apa, kita ada kawan kita nama dia Gemini. Describe to me the gameplay of Uno. Jangan tengok. Okay. Uh, so kita hari ni kita akan buat coding ya, bukannya coding by hand. Mudah. Siapa nak ni? Current view. Kita nak buat Uno. So the gameplay of Uno, we can say, sekejap boleh tutup ke ni? Close the back of the window if you like. It's really interesting. Okay. Okay, ni tutup. Tutup sekejap. So ini, mana lagi? Oh ini. I guess. Tak boleh tunjuk. So sekali-sekali. Tak apa, adalah. Pop-up chat. Oh, tu dia. So kita ada pop-up chat kat sini. So sekarang kita nak buat game Uno. Macam mana kita nak buat game Uno? Uno is a classic fast-paced card game where the main objective is to be the first player to get rid of all the cards in your hand. It's played with a specially printed deck containing 4 colors: red, yellow, green, blue, numbered cards, and special action cards. Dealing: shuffle the deck and deal 7 cards face down to each player. The draw pile: place the remaining cards face down in the center of the table. Okay. The discard pile: flip the top of the card, the top card of the draw pile face up next to it to start the discard pile. If the first card is an action or wild card, specific rules apply. Usually, the first player just acts as if the player is as if the dealer played it. Play begins with the person to the left of the dealer and proceeds clockwise. In your turn, you must try to play one card from your hand into the discard pile. Okay, never mind that. Uh, Sebelum ni aku ada buat what you call a pistol.md file dalam prototype game aku sebelum ni, iaitu game round based system ataupun pistol, di mana ada pistol.md di mana aku simpan. Ya, inilah dia. Kalau tengok dalam preview, dia akan menunjukkan bahawa tada, the current phase, and basically there are phases and then duration of the phase and the action during or on exit and the responsible services in the phase. And then the next phase. Basically, this is a finite state machine. If you don't know what a finite state machine is, you can see it here. Finite state machine is a mathematical model of computation used to design and represent systems that can be in exactly one of a finite number of states at any given time. Basically, pistol tu ada beberapa state. Contohnya dekat sini. Okay, ini agak. Bila state tu dekat current phase waiting for players, this phase or state basically just tunggu until enough participants is bigger until enough participants is bigger than 2. And then It waits for players, and if there are previous round, it will revive. Then the next phase is the intermission phase. Paham kan? Macam tu lah, lebih kurang. Um, Apa ya? Ada berapa? 11 baru ni. Finite state machine. Uh, um, okay. Aku akan tanya kawan aku bernama Gemini yang adakah Uno sesuai di mapkan kepada face seperti pistol dan MD ni. Kalau korang nak tahu macam mana game aku berfungsi, korang boleh tengok di video aku. Mana? Mana? Kok hilang? Oh ni. Change your eye. Basically, ni game yang dimainkan waktu kecil-kecil, waktu sekolah rendah dulu, sekolah menengah dulu. Bila dia start, korang reload dulu. Ni face start and laju sangat lah. Basically ada face untuk pilih, then face untuk resolution, and then nampak dah ada bullet boleh tembak, bullet tembak. Lepas tu dummy tu tembak aku, so mati. Lepas tu dummy tu yang menang, Sun. Macam tu lah. So aku nak tahu kalau pistol ni sesuai Uno sesuai dimapkan kepada cara yang sebegini. So kita copy. Sabar jap, sampai sini je. Kita copy je. I want betul. I wanna know. I want to know. I want to know if Uno could be mapped up to a finite state machine like this. Scanning. Optimizing state transfer. Uno maps beautifully to this exact finite state machine and server authoritative architecture, because Uno is a turn-based game rather than a simultaneous action game like a shooter example. Because Uno is a turn-based game rather than a simultaneous action game like a shooter example. Ini shooter example aku. The FSM is actually a bit simpler, but the strict server validation principles remain identical. Here is how Uno translates into your FSM and unidirectional data flow pattern. Jap. Aku betul beritahu yang ini adalah pistol load MD aku. Biar aku nak betul kan. Tak suka dia tak tahu konteks aku. Pistol load MD. Patapim. Jangan stream ni dah ada je. Korang tengah tengok tu. Okay lah kan. Hello everybody, my name is Mark Player. Aku tengah live tu. Wow, aku boleh dengar suara aku. Sun. Slow je suara aku. Macam mana nak buat kan, aku tak ada mic. Tu lah, kau kena dekat sini. Okay, sini dekat sikit. laptop dekat sikit. Okay. Korang boleh dengar tak? Hello. Korang boleh dengar ke? Cakap je kalau you ya. Okay, tipu lah. Eh? What the fuck? Siapa yang tengok? You. eh, siapa yang tengok sekarang ni? What? Bro, jangan tengok dah please. uh, 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 okay, ya. Suara suara masih slow tapi tak apa. So kita akan making Uno in Roblox. How? Basically kita tanya, we ask Gemini how. Before this we have a pistol game. I'm not actually playing Roblox. I'm more of making Roblox game in Roblox Studio. Just starting out. So server authority. Let me show you something. This pistol.md file before. Okay, here is the game. A demo for my pistol game or pistol demo. Pistol demo. Where at first, when you get into the round, you okay. When you start, you start load first. You load your ammo, and then you shoot other people. It's based on the timer, and if you successfully shoot another player, you will get a kill, and so that until you remain the last one, like that dummy over there. Okay, like that. Oh, so basically that. And then right now, uh, my pistol demo was a bit complicated, but I want to actually make Uno, 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 the global this globally popular shading type card game developed in 1971 by Mel Robbins. The objective is to be the first to get rid of all real cards by matching the top card on the discard pile by color, number, or symbol. When you have only one card left, you must yell Uno. Uh, you know, Uno. Yeah. So basically, I have made my previous game. Yeah. Sure. I will add you. But later I'm not opening my robots right now. I'm only opening Robot Studio. I'll create a new experience. So to make this Uno game, I will use my friend called named Gemini to make the game. So this is the okay. Give me the uh, MD file for the give me yeah. We use canvas. Write me a MD file for the finite state machine, and then we wait. Oh wait, uh, yeah, I will. Sabar, Mirak Ahmed. Sure. I'll let you know. Yeah, hold. Don't look at my screen. I mean, you can look, but don't look. Message friends. How do you add friend again? Who are these? Who are these people? Meow. Oh, meow. Meow. So cute. I love meow. Yeah, nice. Eh, what? I don't know why I cannot send friend request. But okay. Eh. Oh, pending. Okay, pending. Okay. I have done the request. And then we will start vibe coding our game with the help of Gemini. And let's start with our runway system. Oh, okay, yeah. I'm going to open my latest edition of my Rojo project. Rojo project. This is Athena OB. I will copy the Athena OB. So, mm, I completed copying. Basically, in this Athena OB is a culmination or the compile. No, no, don't see that. Uh, I, uh, uh, wait, yeah. Okay, welcome back. The so, anyways, this is the Athena copy, Athena OB copy. I will rename this to Uno, and then I will open it, and then I will start Broho plugin or else Broho extension in VS Code, so I can connect to the Roho plugin in Roblox Studio. Any questions, please? If you are curious about my setup or my implementation, please feel free to ask. If you don't understand, swan, 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 swan. Opening and okay, open the home menu. Default, okay, open, and then in the Roblox Studio, you open up Roho and you connect it. Okay, look at this. This is all the dependencies that we use in our Roho, and then we can see that it is exported into our game. Mm, how do I start this? By basically unidirectional. Okay, to just synchronize and prevent exploitation. Clients never mutate their own state. Client input intents only. The client script holds no logic about what is a legal move. It simply knows what cards it holds based on the synchronized state. Play card. Clicking a card fires request play card. Card UUID. Optional color. What optional color? Optional. This is because if you play a card, you might have a choice to what color you want. And then draw card. Draw when you draw a card, clicking the deck fires request draw card. Call or catch Uno. Clicking a UI button fires request call Uno or request catch Uno target player ID. Okay, server validator into service. The server acts as a strict bouncer. Okay, never mind that. I thought I asked it to. Oh wait, this is not a markdown file. I ask for markdown file. Markdown. Give me a markdown file using sorry guys, the Gemini is not understanding what I am trying to do. But if you don't understand what I'm trying to do, I am trying to use Gemini to give the context so I could bytecode the game using another Gemini. Oh, are you sure? Are you sure? Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh no, FSM. Hey, are you guys hearing me? Yes, yes, okay. Free on Roblox in 3 hours. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Your your following means a lot. Thank you. Uh, uh, yeah, I haven't read up any. I just literally just started, so I mean started showing my works lah. So it's alright. So, thank you. We get back to our work. We Where is my MD? Currently just have readme.md, but I want to show. I want to give context to my Gemini or my Copilot for uno.md. So we will copy the instruction or the how the finite state machine will work. We can also wait a bit. Waiting for play continues until a live participant will run. Wait for players. Wipe previous game /data /hands round service. Oh wait, I think with my previous work, I already have a in-round based system or the pistol one. I have what to say. Yeah, these stuffs. If you don't know, I use Reflex. Where is it? Reflex producers. Yes, producers. This is Reflex. Okay, Reflex. Basically, Reflex is a state manager. The well, I guess you can say it's centralized. Reflex. Yeah. Reflex acts as this. It in web development, it's similar to Redux, where it's a immutable state library where everything has a setted. Every action or context has a setted, so that you can call them from any services. Like from this here, I have service like input service, or ready service, or round service. Basically, round service is the main brain of this, the main brain of the pistol game, where the main loop is the run loop. It is called when the round service started. It spawns a task run loop, where inside the task, inside the loop, it will run this while through loop uh, every loop tick second, or every interval that it wants to check. And okay, if you want to know, this is everything that the finite state machine pistol.md does. Here, waiting for player will turn to next phase. just like in here, where is waiting for play, waiting for, okay, if face waiting for players, then if get active players count, if more there are enough players to start the game, it will continue to start the game or goes into the intermission where players get ready. So it will transition to intermission. If it doesn't have enough players, it will go to the it will basically doesn't change anything and restart the counting on waiting player phase. And then in the intermission phase, if the where is it? Yeah, the phase of intermission hasn't ended. If the intermission time here ends, it will transition to action input. Transition to action input means we'll go to phase the central state, which is display sessions get state. Uh, Current round is a one of the state inside the main states. Current round, current round dot phase, the phase of the current round. Uh, if it is action input, during action input, it will wait. Here is the transition, the function. Basically, during transition to action input, it will create an input. Firstly, set increment the all the next turn index, and then set the basically set the round turn index to the newer one, and then clear turn inputs and set the phase to action. This is the main thing. And this assign random dummy input for turn inputs for turn is actually a participant service where I make a random and not not actually an AI but a handler for a dummy or a target practice to choose a random action. So during action input, this is where input service accepts input. Inside player will request set shield request where re- send a request to send a server event, fire an event to the remotes, and the server will handle the server event of pistol input with this function. This with the player and the input request and the target if the player has any target. But we are getting too far away now. I want to make Uno. Bam, 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 bam. I want to show my uh, game. Okay, I think the first one, if you want to make something, we build it from the brain, and our brain is this player sessions producer state. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Uh, where is it again? Okay, this is the brain where replicated. Wait. Hold up, I hear something. So I will show to my Gemini and I will say this. This is my uh, central. Oh, oh, it's lagging. My Chrome is lagging. My Chrome is lagging, and I don't know what to do. It's not working. Nothing's working. Jane, you're early. Your life's work is dirty by those fools who adore you, only to find. Ni boleh kena copyright lah. This is my central. This is my central. Pro, reflex producer for my old game. Old prototype pistol. I want uh uh how do you change it to suit the new Uno? So we just wait. I want you back for me. I want you. I want you. Okay, shut the fuck up. Banyak oh no. These are my actions. And actions have here is the updated reflex producer rewritten to support the server alternative Uno percent. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. It's not showing. Okay, it's okay. It will show eventually. So I don't know. Am I showing too much? Whoa, the winner takes it all. The winner has the ball. Focus, focus, focus. No. Okay. So basically, just copy this and paste it into the. No, 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 not in this old pistol, but in the new one. In the player sessions of the new one. So we just copy and select all and replace all. You can see, oh no, card color red, yellow, green, blue, white. I see, I understand it now. The card symbol, there's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, 8, 9, and skip, reverse, plus 2, wild, and 4, plus 4. Type card. Here we the thing with type. Okay, why we need types is this comment or this line up here, dash dash bang straight, is telling the game, is telling the compiler, the Roblox Luau compiler to strictly check everything. I mean, not really strict because this, I don't know, but whatever. I don't know too much technical, but it makes it easier to type or something. And we can define the types of card color and card symbols for use later on. And this is the card object where it has the ID where UUID to uniquely identify every card instance. So I don't know if this works because maybe UUID will map to like incrementally or whatever. Color symbol, card symbol. It's okay. We just go on. We don't understand, but okay. Type data, cache number, music volume number. Okay, these are the normal stuff. These are the phases they are waiting for players. Game setup, turn start, action input, resolution, challenge window, and edit participant identity, player ID, uh, player ID, hand will contain many cards. That's called Uno. Okay, that's when the player has one last card and needs to uh, call Uno or be called out. And inside a round state where the participant entity lives is phase. Then time end where the phase time ends. Uh, Current player ID, player direction, player direction one for clockwise, negative one for counterclockwise. An active color or card color starts separately so one cards can dictate the color. The active color. Oh, I see. So active color here is active color. It choose between red, yellow, green, blue, or white. So it means I don't know. The next card to be dealt on top will have to respect the previous or active color here. And then draw deck. Oh, this is the draw deck where everyone gets their card from, and then the discard pile where the cards that have been discarded are placed at, and then winner participant ID with okay, this is the one to declare the winner. And then player identity and player actions. There's add player, remove player, add player cache. This is the basic stuff or the general. These are the general stuffs. These are the server authoritative stuffs, and these are also the server authoritative stuffs, and also these these are all server authoritative stuff the server owns it. But when player requests for a card to be dealt, they will add custom hand hand. Oh, I don't know. It will do something with this. Remove cards from hand. Set draw deck. So maybe I'll add card to discard pile. Oh, this is the one. Remove card from hand. Oh, remove card from hand. And add card to discard pile. How do you? It's alright. The Gemini will take care of itself. But oh, by the way, this merge function is from top here dictionary.merge where you um merge uh, merge stuffs like that. All right. Okay. Now we have the brain. We have the brain. If we have the brain, next we want to make other stuffs like let's look at my previous game. Um, there are participants. There are map. I don't think I want anything to do with map yet. And I want. Oh, maybe I don't need map because it will be purely UI. So it will be participant service. Already maybe yeah probably resolution service, round service, and da 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 and da 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 da. Okay, so how do you know where the player is? Eh, how do you know which player which player's turn is? Turn index. Winning participant. This is the old one. The new one where current player ID. I think, oh, this is the one. Ground state, current player ID. This holds the player ID. Or player ID or participant ID. The direction, the start, current player ID. This is in the oval. Yeah. Current player ID or participant. I have uh, dummy or AI uh, uh, to be inside ground state type. I have the idea of participant. Uh, sun, sun, sun. Yeah. Ah, Mario multiplayer. What the fuck is sun in? Sun in. Sun in. Sun in. Sun in. Sun in. Sun connections. Photosynthesis. Croissant. Sangus. Sunny. Sombrero. Scare. Capri Sun. You should use the current place by the Mandela instead of you fucking. Since you are playing at the. Alright. Alright. Inside this, we will replace replace yeah. And then update players action. Set current participant. Set current player. No winner takes it all. And let's got to ball. And update initial state and action implementation. Update the initial key. Apa ni mana ni? Local initial state. Hey, 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 hey. Oh no. What? 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 The action set current participant dengan materi participant allow participant. Oh, I see, I see, I see. I see, I see, I see, I see, I see. I see. Then I have little actions. The winner takes it all. The loser got to fall. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Add participant dengan set current participant. When editing, when adding a participant, allow player ID to be nil or add participant. When I add participant, we remove this. Alright. Then, so what's next? I have a pretty interesting day. Input service. Do I want input service? Participant service. What's going on? Hello. Uh, oh no, it's too big. You cannot handle my. You cannot handle my. Yeah. See. Oh no 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 no. After we done with the brain, which is the player sessions or the reflex state manager, we will go to the services. I need to destroy some of this game engine. Yeah, destroy that. Uh, destroy, destroy trap manager. Destroy completion service. Destroy this. Yep. Destroy, destroy, destroy. And okay. Okay. Put that juga meresahkan. Kurang nampak benda yang meresahkan. Kurang nampak ada apa yang benda yang meresahkan. Korang janganlah meresahkan aku. Aku dah resah dah. Ada ke benda yang aku patut suruh dalam dalam dia ni? Patut kan? Semua EMP ataupun type sheet. Type sheet perlu kan? What's my channel? That's the way I dance it all. Okay, going back to our player sessions. Local actions. Local actions. How this helps your AI logic. No, son. I have the brain here, and then I want to. I want you crying for me. I want you. Okay, bro, stop. After the brain, the reflex producer, we will go to participant service. No, we will go to round service. This is where the previous game runs. This was the place, so we need to change it now. Change yourself now. Here, man. Finance tip sheet. Shut up. Okay. Okay. Participant. Bukan. No. It's not participant service. It was round service. So, round service dot luau. So this was round service dot luau. Uh, update to new. How? What? Can finally briefly tell me what other services needed? Now, let's see a bit what we have from here. I have crafting services. No, I have ready service luau, resolution service luau, the teleport service luau. I have also map service luau, but these two don't need Pause. Participant map input. Input service. What's inside input service? This is the pistol input. This is where they this is the single point where the player sends out the request or fire the request to the server. Uh, Fire request to the server to manipulate their cards or play their hand. That's what it is. And then mengapa sulit untuk bisa miliki hatimu, bahkan selama ini. Demi the single point where player do in round actions. Well, oh no, okay. Resolution service handles resolution. Tengok sikit resolution service what they do. Resolution service resolution. Oh man, oh man, oh, oh yeah, it's a lot. And looks at current round states like players states and more specifically player actions and resolve all of them. Teleport service don't need cause just UI. Also don't need cause just UI. Ready service got against unentered unready player. Okay. Receives requests to ready players. Cards. Player must other why guard against receives request. Okay, so I will add this context. What else? Currently, I think ground service that luar is the brain. Oh no, I think is the nerve system. And then we analyzing adaptation, mapping FSM. Here is the updated run service.log, adapted for the server authoritative Uno finite state machine. I have removed the physical work logic, maps, teleports, bounds checking, and replaced it with turn-based card logic hooks. Oh, laju gila. Sumpah. Kecil gila. Sumpah, aku buat apa? Kita tekan. Oh, sikit je. Mana loop? Run loop. These are all the loops. Is it that small? Is it that easy? Is it? It's over, isn't it? Isn't it? Is it over? It's over, isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it over? You won. And she chose you. And she loved you and she's gone. It's over, isn't it? What can I do? Okay, alright. Okay, alright. Okay, alright. Okay, alright. Um, after that, okay, okay, other required services overview. Based on your list and the UNO architecture, here is exactly what the remaining services need to be responsible for. Ready service.lua, keep this exactly as you described. This is very ready. Looks at this state to determine when to start. Resolution that this is the math engine. It contains the logic for specific card effects. When input service says players played escape, resolution service executes the logic to set the skip flag for the next return. It also contains the logic for force draw and skip. Force draw and skip and checking the win condition. Input service this trigger replacer for request play card, request draw, and request uno. It queries resolution service to see if a move is legal. If legal, it fires the reflex actions to move the card, changes the phase to resolution, and immediately ends the turn. Deck service that lower. Deck service. Okay. What does that do? This is the new one. These are old ones from my previous game. Deck service.lua handles creating the 108 card Uno deck array. Oh, these are the what to say? These are the ones that make the great. They are unique with UUIDs. Randomizing it using a Fisher-Yates shuffle, dealing cards to participants and reshuffling the discard pile back into the draw deck when the draw deck runs out. I see. Turn service.lua. New, a purely mathematical service that handles array wrapping. When the turn advances, it checks play direction 1 or -1 and calculates who the next current participant ID is based on the array of active players. How would you handle How would you like to handle the logic for stacking cards? For example, if a player plays a +2, can the next player place another +2 to the next person draws 4? Uh, yeah. But before that I'll share with you my previous services. My previous services. Aku 12 dah. Dah 12 minit. Ya, aku tak bisa jumpa apa kan. Aku risau lah. Risau aku tunjuk nate nate apa. Aku tunjuk siapa nate ni. I thought I show my previous services. Ready service. Like, where is my ready service? Ready service. The previous one is ready service. Ready service. Olah kecil je. Nak tabu. Stop. Maybe. Apa pun. Here. And then ready service, lepas ready service kita ada resolution service yang berapa panjang 200 resolution service. Okay, not too panjang, not too much, so we will manage. Where is? Where is it? Where is everyone? Where? Where is it? Where is everyone? Fire combat feedback. No. Some target. No. Sections. No. 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 Oh, yes. 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 Apa nama dia? Nama dia Resolution Service. Resolution Service kat luar akan menghandlekan perkara-perkara seperti mengresolvekan resolution untuk resolution yang akan diresolvekan dalam resolution service. Tepat sekali. Uh, resolution service kat luar, input service kat luar. Input service buat apa? Input service. Anda aku dah. Okay, these are the panjangnya sun sunian sun sun capek tak boleh capek-capek ni. Okay, now input service yoi 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 deck service. Okay, done and done. So what now? What now? What now? Inimaginable hours later. Inimaginable hours later. どんな祈りも言葉も近づけるノリとがなかった。まるで静かな声のような模倣したたつい boleh nyanyi ya? Kan? Boleh nyanyi ya? Thank you brother. Hah? Create a highlight. Oh, boleh create a highlight. Tak apalah. Average view duration 2 minutes and 19 seconds. Macam ni aku nak buat apa tadi? No, aku tak nak paste. Aku tak nak paste. Okay, okay, okay. Is everyone okay? Jangan. Ducks. Can I sing or play a song in YouTube Live? This is the resolution service. Wow. Okay, bila resolution service dah luar, okay, done kat situ. Panjang kan. Blah 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 blah. Mana lagi tadi? Okay. Ini input service dah luar. Okay, lepas dah input service dah luar, kita pergi kepada mana? Kepada mana kita nak pergi? Kepada mana kita nak pergi? Kita pergi dekat mana? Kepada mana kita nak pergi dekat mana kita nak pergi? Kepada kita mana ke mana kita nak pergi? Resolution service. Ini pula ialah input service. Input service tak banyak. Dalam 10 line. Input service. Ngantuk lah. Korang tak ngantuk ke? Tak ngantuk ke? Dah pukul 12.13. Esok pagi kena bangun awal ni. Macam mana ni? Please lah. Aku ada buat kerja. Nak buat YP hari ni. Kau buat kerja. Kau ni jobless ke? Sorry dah. Sayang. Please lah. Jangan tinggalkan aku. Please lah. Please jangan tinggalkan aku. Salahkan aku. Dah diam lah. Input service pergi kat mana? Okay, dah. Bila dah input service, betul lah. Okay, input service was the last one. Shut up. Because says but you must hear the brand. Singing a cover, playing an instrument, or the backing tracks. Just to run ads and stream to earn the revenue. Share with me and block the stream entirely. Then backing tracks. Dia Isabella, cinta yang terpisah kerana yang berbeza. Cinta bergerak daun-daun berderingan. Okay, surround service kedua. Do you think that you will change anything? Cintaku berkerana daun-daun kekeringan. Dia kamu buat sejam ah. Hmm, kalau lah aku cakap seorang-seorang kan, mesti gilanya. Orang tak gila cakap seorang-seorang. Tahu dah buat kerja jalan-jalan bersorang, makan-makan bersorang, hidup bersorang, main-main bersorang. Uh, Cool. Here are the translations of input service and resolution service from the combat-based logic of installed into the strict server authoritative card logic of Uno. Input service .lua. This service acts as a strict gatekeeper. It holds no game logic regarding effects. Like skips or reverses, its only job is to look at the reflex state, verify the player's identity, and turn, check if they actually own the card, and validate if the card matches the current color or symbol. Okay. Okay, okay, sabar, sabar. Um, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. Input service .lua. This service acts as the strict gatekeeper. It holds no game logic regarding effects like skips or reverses. Okay, okay, aku akan copy ni. Then without any question, I will go on. Wish, whoa, son, son, hold up. Why are you debugging? I know my old stuff debugs, but son, son, input service .lua. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, sabar. Aku tahu ni. Aku tahu, aku tahu. I know this one. I know this. You know, and wait, this isn't the car. Oh, everyone, get into the car. Wait, this isn't the car. Joseph, this isn't the car. Impossible. This isn't the car. Everyone, get in the car. We're leaving this town now. Ah, what the? Impossible. This isn't the car. No. Oh, Hermit Purple. Son. What is this song misleading? What the? Okay. What is this song is this my girl? Why do they gotta run? I will do this. I guess Invisible's most impactful like 2 frames per whenever. Yeah, I guess this is whenever someone said, impossible. This isn't the car. No. Armored purple. Imagine how like the Joseph in the robots. So, everyone get in the car. We're leaving. We live in this town now. Ah, what the? Impossible. This isn't the car. No. Oh, man. Okay, okay, bro. Apa ni? Stop lah. Okay, focus. I'm trying to make a new file called input service. No. Okay, and then that's the code. The code. This will act as the strict gatekeeper, as my friend Gemini said. Hermit Purple. Okay. Resolution service .lua. This service receives the button immediately after input service successfully moves the card to the discard pile. It looks at the top of the pile, calculates any special effects, skip, reverse, draw to, checks the win condition, and handles AFK penalties. Do I want handle AFK penalties? Yes, I want to because the whatever fuck the game. Ay yeah 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 yeah. Army purple. Ah, this is the car. Uh, Resolution service. Participant service. Alah, kau tak tunjuk participant service. Kau tak cakap, kau nak apa? Kau diam ah. Aku tahu kau. Aku tahu kau. Aku tahu kau. Input sampai ada first sekali. No, wait. No. Okay, input service tak kau. Okay, input service tak kau sikit je. Lepas resolution service yang banyak. Lepas resolution service tu banyak, dia pergi. Kau tetap pergi. Pergi jap. Pergi. Astaga. Pergi meninggalkanku sendiri. Tank. Waktu duka dulu kita lalui bersama. Bahagia bagaikan malam ditemani bintang terang. Hancur hati bila kau undurkan diri, meninggalkan aku sendiri. 1, 2, 3. Okay, just to be sure, sure to be just, or just to be sure. Not input service, but actually is ready service. Ready, set, go. Tak apalah, aku rasa dia dah. I think he will already know. So instead, we will force draw and skip resolution service. Resolution service. Okay, then resolution service just this. It's not too much. Yeah. Whoa. Why is it so small? Why is it so lesser than my own thing before? So next, participant service. Oh, this isn't the participant service. Ahmed Purple. Papa yeah, 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 yeah. You know, you are given a year of Gemini Pro. I am going to use it. I am going to use it 100% of it. It's far. Yeah, yeah. See ya. Sending. Hello, everyone. My name is Mark. Hello, everyone. Anyone here? Anyone here? Anyone watching? Ada orang tengok ke? Selamat datang ke Web Coding 101 di mana saya web code a Roblox game using my Gemini student plan or Pro student plan, I guess. Here is the translated participant service.lua adapted for the Uno logic. Since you established that the game is strictly UI based and we are removing teleport service and map, I have stripped out all the physical work logic humanized, make joins, tracking physical models. This service now strictly manages the logical seeds at the table and handles the AI brain for the dummy participants. So what does this mean? If less than this, fill with dummies. Dummies, dummies, dummies. Dummies, dummies, dummies. Dummies, dummies. Dummies. Mio, mio, mio. Abba, 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 abba. Waktu duka dulu kita lalui bersama. Ia bagaikan malam ditemani bintang terang. Hancur hati bila kau undurkan diri, meninggalkan aku, meninggalkanku sendiri. Satu, dua, tiga. Budak yang merepek lah. Apa lah sejam lebih dia merepek. Kau nampak lah ni? Sejam dia merepek sini. Apa dia? Ah, the stream's current bit rate. Blah, 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 blah. Senyap lah. Okay, thank you. Okay, resolution service. Kita dah ada resolution service. Kita nak ada participant service. Wah, bila kita ada participant service tak luar, kita apa benda nak tani, nak tani, nak tani. Icara, icara, papa na na na, icara, icara, no 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 no, icara, Sampai lah, stop. Participant service, okay, bila dah ada participant service ni berapa? Sikit je participant ni, sumpah lah Gemini ni. Dia ni actually punking me or what? What is he trying to do? Is he dumb, smooth brain, smooth brain, smooth brain? Smooth brain. Ah, tak elok pun. Okay, smooth brain. Uh, make me a sandwich. Okay. Focus. Apa nama dia? Apa nama dia? Uh, kita dah ada participant survey kan? Dia mah. Play. How I play? Okay, lepas tu kita buat apa? Dah sampai ni kan? Kita akan ada apa lagi? What's next? What's next exactly? What's next? Sebab sekarang dah ada semua services. Ya, aku tak rasa we have a massive chunk of the FSM and server authority tau. You now have the round service acting as a central level system, input service acting as the string gatekeeper, resolution service running the effect math, and the participant service handling the seeds and dummy AI. To bring Uno loop to full completion, here is the roadmap of what needed to tackle next. The final backend services. Oh, the deck service luar. We need to implement the two remaining services we marked out earlier to handle the raw card array manipulation. Deck service luar. This is the factory. It needs to generate the standard 108 card Uno deck, 4 colors 0 to 9, 0 to 9, skips, reverses, plus 2s, plus wilds, and 4s. It will handle the Fisher-Yates shuffle algorithm, dealing 7 cards to each participant, and the logic to reshuffle the discard pile back into the draw deck when the draw pile runs out. Turn service.lua. This is the index manager. It needs a single solid function to look at the array of live participants. Look at the play direction state 1 or -1 and calculate exactly who the next current participant ID is, wrapping around the table correctly. Kalayan to Saito rendering reactor. Once the first server FSM is airtight, we cross the network boundary because the state tree is fully centralized in Roblox. The client UI becomes incredibly clean. State observers, you will set up your React Lua components to directly observe state.current round. Pure UI hand component will simply map over participant.hand and render guide buttons. Clicking one fires the read. Clicking one fires the remote. No prediction needed. You won't need to write any predictive local UI logic. The React components will naturally de-render when the server validates a play and updates the arrays. Educations and polish. Stacking rules, deciding if a player can play a +2 on top of another. Yes, I will need it. But which piece of the puzzle do you want right next? The card generation and shuffling, tag service, or wrapping math intern service. Tag, tag 12.5 dah. Tag service. Deck service.wow. So what will deck service do? Then I will answer you with another question. Son, here is the complete deck service.lua. This service acts as the factory for the physical cards. It handles the generation of the 108 card deck, applies a Fisher Yates shuffle, manages dealing starting hands, and contains the logic for reshuffling the discard pile back into the draw deck when it runs out. Random generated. Shh. I will copy and then paste. Yes, sir. So after that, this is deck service dot luau. Okay, and then finally the final service. Turn service. Oh, this isn't the turn service. No. Oh. 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 Hermit Purple. So, Hermit Purple. This service acts as the index manager. It fetches the active participants, sorts them deterministically so the circle is identical across the server and all clients, and uses modular math to wrap the turn index around the table based on play direction. Okay, all right. Nandagore, nandagore, nandagore. Inami no Ashikawa. Atake. Paina puru puru. Adara poka poka. Ahubaka. Primary turn service. Dot wow. Turn service. Turn. How to use this with skips and reverses. Now that turn service is complete, you can easily wire up your resolution service to handle the action cards. Instead, resolution service that resolve current turn when calculating the effects of the top card. How to use these skips and reverse. So how? I need to update any of the previous services. The winner takes it all. The winner has to go. That's not the time travel guy. That's what? Dreadhouse. What is Dreadhouse? Oh no 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 no. Sorry. Okay. Uh, but the reflex produces. And these to your round state and the initial state. Round player sessions. Round state. Side pending skip, 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 skips. Suki, 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 now. Suge. What's on, Suge? Suga, suga, suga ya. Suki, diam lo Suki. Add pending drafts, clear pending drafts, add these to your actions, actions, sama dengan actions, actions. Wah. Upload around service level. And update transition to start function section. Then reads the pending skip flag and tells third service to jump 2 spaces instead of 1. What do you mean? What do you mean? Service. Gora magic nateka wagoto ito stand wa kimi to yes yes kono de Update resolution service server. This is where the biggest updates happen. You need to require both new services at the top and then fill in the empty map stubs we left behind. Update resolution service.well. This is where the biggest updates happen. You need to require both new services at the top and then fill in the empty method stubs we left behind. Resolution service. Okay, kat situ kan. Resolution service. Resolution service. Aduh lah, tak apalah. Uh, Update applying. Update. Applying. 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 Kau tak ngantuk. Tidur lah. Tidur. Update resolve current turn. Update resolve current turn. Resolve current turn. Sekarang dah jadi keep the win condition and you know penalty check the turn. Just can't comment. Dah. Boleh. Resolve current turn. Ni. Okay. And then okay. If you want stacking rules, you wouldn't. Resolve card events. Okay, sampai sini. Okay. Force, draw, and skip. Update force, draw, and skip. Force, draw, and sukipu. Auto decline challenge. Auto decline challenge. Challenge. Victim ID datang dari mana? Where's victim ID from? Where is victim ID from? Where is the game, my dear one? Wow, 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 it was every time and participants. Both of these services just have a single line commented out where the player or AI decides to draw a card from the deck. Input service in under remote select request draw card. Uncommon draw cards. Process item under participant service. Participant service, participant service, participant service. Broadcast for participants, 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 service, participants, service. Draw cards for participants. Da 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 da. Ni kita buka buka dunia buah. Okay. Once this happened, the entire backend loop from dealing the first card to wrapping the turn cycle and finalizing plays is fully operational. Good catch with the complaint default there because it was left over. Because we added panic draws to revise the you should do not need to calculate the beat them on draw cards. It's at all. You exactly how that one player plays a 4+4. Resolve current turn, runs, and executes pending draws 4. Uh, the face changes to challenge window. The current participant ID is the player 1. The challenge times out and auto decline challenge. The challenge times out and auto decline challenge fires. All auto decline challenge needs to do is transition to the phase 2 turn start. So what does this mean? Chat, chat. What does this mean, chat? Turn start automatically turn advances the turn index to player 2. Turn start then calls apply pending penalties, which sees the 4 pending draws in the state forces player 2 to draw them and skip their turn. Here is the corrected much simpler function. Dah 12.44 dah. Okay. Ni dekat resolution service. Auto dikurai no challenge challenge San. Ah, aku ada kerja lain lah sebenarnya. Kenapa aku buat ni? Kenapa? Kau tahu tak kenapa aku sayangkan kau? Aku sayangkan korang semua. Chat aku sayangkan korang. Jadi korang tahu tak, tolonglah donate aku RM1000 per person please. RM1000 dan kalau aku akan spend on buying a new laptop probably. Hajimari wa itsumo siapa buat game Uno in Roblox ni? Dah lah tak tunjuk muka. Pesan! Okay. And then what is next? After that, after that, we after the that, after this, after that, we The what's next? What's next? Nyamuk lah, sial. Sial lah nyamuk. Baik mensialkan orang. Baik mensialkan nyamuk. Apa lagi orang kan. Sial. Uh, Shut up, you don't know that unidirectional server backend. The state G flows perfectly from input service to the discard byte through the FSM routing and wraps around the table without ever trusting the client. However, there is exactly one missing piece of the FSM logic left on the backend service because we wrote the timeout of the decline challenge, but we haven't actually given the victim a way to click challenge or decline. Nor have we written the math to determine who is lying. When someone plays a +4, the victim has a choice. We need to add a new remote and update our services. Let's assemble. The service needs to listen for request submit challenge once the challenge begins. If declined, let the FSM advance naturally, just like the timeout. The victim draws 4. If challenged, guilty. Guilty. Death penalty. The server checks the +4 players and they have a card matching the previous active color. If yes, the +4 player draws a 4 card instead and the victim draws 0. Challenged innocent, the +4 player the truth. The victim is penalized for a false accusation and draws 6 cards. The original 4 plus a 2 card current. What? Resonance if you can let the FSM adversary left down, the victim draws 4. If challenged guilty, the server checks the +4 player's hand. Did they have a matching? Did they have a card matching the previous active color? So it checks the +4. If the server checks the +4 player's hand, then they have a card matching the previous active color. If yes, the +4 player draws 4 cards instead, and the victim draws 0. Sure, resolution service. 2 plus 4, the attacker was bluffing. According to Uno rules, playing a plus 4 is a bluff. The attacker already had a card in their hand that matched the current. Bluff. The attacker already had a card in their hand that matched the current active card. What do you mean? Because the input service. Sounds like bullshit to me. Ah. This is Sen. Sen. Dah lah korang, aku nak dengar lagu lah. Korang tak boleh dengar. So, kita sampai sini lah. Kita akan berjumpa bersua semula untuk hari esok. Dan bila esok kita akan bertemu kembali. Masih, jangan tengok. Bye bye.